You want to let Jasper come see you in there for a minute?
Who is Jasper?
Great question. This guy right here waiting.
Even though her mother just told her the name of the dog they've had for a year,
Hey, buddy. Come here.
Caitlin's forgotten it
Come.
in 20 seconds.
What's his name?
Jasper.
Jasper. Jasper, come.
For the Littles, life with Caitlin is a constant battle between seeing progress and not falling prey to false hope.
She is definitely communicating, and her personality is coming through big time.
But is it the personality of the 14-year-old Caitlin?
It is, in some ways, yes, very playful.
Is there a sense that there's an 18-year-old in there?
No. No. I don't see it. Do you?
They attribute much of Caitlin's improvement to her most recent therapy. So they made their second trip to South Dakota for treatment.
And we're back. And we're back live with Caitlin Grace Little. I just drove 1,750 miles or so to the...
Willingly?
I did it gladly to help my sweetheart.
The treatment is done by Dr. Raymond Pierce.
Is what you're doing cutting edge for what's available to her?
Yes.
Even though it's her second time here, ask Caitlin about that, and she seems a bit disturbed that she
Caitlin,
doesn't remember.
do you know where we are?
Dakota Stem Cell Institute.
That's exactly right. Do you know why we're here?
No, it's just on the door.
You're so good at taking environmental cues.
First, Dr. Pierce extracts some stem cells from Caitlin's own body and eventually re-injects them, and the cells will find others and begin to interact.
Cells communicate. They talk to one another. You think of it as one cell becomes two, two is company, two cells become four, now that's a conversation. Four become eight, and on and on and on.
But that process takes a while, 6 months typically to see results.
Could I guarantee that this would help her? No, I could not. Nobody could. Nobody could guarantee any of her prior treatments were going to help her or attempts at treatment.
But what they did know is there is virtually no downside to the treatment. Caitlin's blood tests show that she is responding to the therapy, and maybe more importantly, you can see a difference in her as her body appears to be slowly waking up.
Physical agility is the most obvious thing physically that's different about her. Memory-wise, we're still hoping things improve. Talking to mom and dad who deal with her every day, some things have improved, some things not so much yet.
According to Dr. Pierce, she is storing information. But he said it's like a filing cabinet that's disorganized. You don't know where to go get the information, but you know there's information there. And so things surface.
Chris and Jennifer have noticed that some things seem to hold on longer than others.
If there's an emotional attachment with the memory, then the memory may last 3 to 4 minutes.
I'm not sure what his name is.
If there is no emotional attachment, the memory can go in 10
Play a
seconds.
name game and see where